one jump code later because it's a new recording session. Hello everybody, it's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the previous episode, we crashed. And sure, we can fix it at some point. But in today's episode, we're going to explore this jungle and see if we can figure out a way to repair the Odyssey. So we can head over here, and I'm sort of thinking this bad's going to happen. Ooh, a birdie! That was the most impressive acting scream I've ever done, and anybody can ever do. And no one can ever deny that fact. Eat your heart out, Darth Vader, at the end of Revenge of the Sith. So, what are you supposed to do? Now that we don't have Cappy anymore, we can't do any of our fancy captures or anything like that. Like, I'm shaking the Joy-Con right now, nothing's happening. We can't do our dive or anything like that. Well, we can do the dive, but we can't do the hat-trick dive thing. So what are you supposed to do is go around to this area, and we kind of have to like sneak up on Klepto. That's the official name of the bird. You're not supposed to fall into the purple Deathly Doom goop. Deathly Doom goop is, well, it wasn't too bad because the thing's nearby. So you'll fly around, and eventually you're going to do stuff. And Shoryuken! Wow, thanks for the rescue. That was unpleasant and rather pokey. I sure hope it doesn't happen again. Now, to pluck up our spirits, let's go collect some power moons. Or... and that's how you reload your save file if you want to switch save files and things like that. It's kind of a weird way to do it. They don't make it super obvious, and I remember thinking for the longest time this game only had like one save file, so yeah, that wasn't pleasant. If we look up there, we can see Klepto's waiting for us. So if we go across the bridge, that's going to be the trigger for Cappy to be stolen. So what you can do instead is do it the unnecessarily epic way. Hey, and you can see where I'm going with this. If we head over this way and sneak up on Klepto, you're going to go over here. And if we time it just right... Shoryuken! We can defeat Klepto, and Cappy will never get stolen. This is just awesome! Alright, so... just so you know, if you reload and go back into this area or anything like that, you will eventually trigger the cutscene of Cappy being stolen and things like that. So this isn't like a forever cheat or anything like that, but this is just one quick way you can do this. So looks like we're going to need about however many power moons that is to be able to get out of here. So let's continue on our merry way through our path of glory. So this entire area is just making me think of stuff from like the Disney parks and things like that, because you probably know this, but lately I've had the Disney parks in my mind a lot. So this kind of makes me think of like the Jungle Cruise and things like that, which I gotta say, it was always a fun ride, but it wasn't until recently where like I had a really fun like appreciation for it. It might be because like one of my friends at Galaxy's Edge now works as a Jungle Cruise skipper, and she's like really good at it. Like I was on the Jungle Cruise the other day, and she was the skipper. She's a really good skipper. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like I didn't really appreciate the puns and things like that before, like when I was a kid or whatever, but like now that I'm an adult and make bad jokes all the time, it's like a second language to me now. So yeah, I have a bit more of an appreciation for Jungle Cruise, and also the movie Jungle Cruise. That's a really funny movie. And like I know a lot of people probably didn't like it or anything like that because people don't enjoy things anymore, but it was really charming and funny. So yeah, I think I might end up liking it more than like some of the later Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I don't know if that like discredits my movie beliefs or anything like that, but I really like the Jungle Cruise. It was a fun movie. So right up here, we get our first regional coins, which means I have to keep track of stuff now. Avoiding fuzzies inside the wall. This right here, this is all kinds of awesome. Having the fuzzies going into the wall and turning into 8-bit versions as they go into it. That is just all kinds of awesome, and is one of the many highlights of this game's creativity. And there's another power moon over here we can grab. Let's go over here and click the shiny. Yeah, shiny. So this kingdom doesn't really have a whole lot of story or anything like that. Saving Cappy from Klepto is basically the most story you'll get with this one. We've collected half the power moons we need. Yay! Just 5 more to go. Woo! Yeah, we did it. We saved ourselves. Now we get over here. These guys over here, I gotta say, these are some of my favorite versions of Wigglers ever. These are tropical Wigglers. And this game just has so many great Wiggler variations that we haven't seen before. I was really bummed that we didn't get like a tropical Wiggler partner or anything like that in Big Mario the Gummy King. Like, I wasn't expecting... Okay, what the heck happened there? I don't know if that was my own stupidity, or... it probably was my own stupidity. So... What was I saying? I wasn't expecting Big Mario the Gummy King to, like, have partners like a traditional Big Mario game. I was kind of expecting it to be a little more creative than Sticker Star or Splash. Why is my B button not working? Seriously, what is going on with this stupid thing? Okay, I did the button test input thingy on the Switch, and it seems to be working fine. I don't know what's going on. What the? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? But we were over there. We were over there. How did we end up over here? What? Huh? What? Huh? I am super confused about that. I don't know what happened. I know that Klepto could still trigger even after you do that super awesome speedrunning jumpless trick thing. But we were nowhere near the bridge. I don't know what happened. That was kind of amusing. Well, we can shuriken this guy's face for the 3rd time in this video. And we can go save our buddy. Yay! Oh, thanks for asking. That was my pleasant, rather broken out for a spirit to go get some more power moves. Yay. Yeah. I will say Origami King was a pretty creative game. Like, I'm not going to try and say that it was, like, the most horrible thing ever, and it needed to be, like, the most amazing Big Mario game in history or anything like that. It was still a really fun game. I really liked it. I just really wish that they weren't limiting themselves on what they could do with the game, because there's already no reason for it. It's literally doing nothing but hurting the series. So I was really hoping that they would have taken inspiration from this game and make a Big Mario game based off the species that were introduced in this one. I would have loved to have had a tropical Wiggler partner. I think that would have been really fun. But for whatever reason, they were like, oh, we can't have characters with names or anything like that. That would ruin the game. I don't understand that. It's really dumb. Heading back over this direction, if you're using the timestamps in the description below to see the moon shards and things like that, the first one was located over there, but we got it earlier and then we died because of my big dumb head. Or rather, the controller was a big dumb head because for whatever reason the B button wasn't doing anything. So we head over this way now. And going back to the topic of Jungle Cruise and things like that, like going back to the movie, like it was one of those things where I wasn't really expecting much of it when I went to go see it. I didn't see it in theaters or anything like that. I saw it on, like, the, words are difficult. The apartment complex that Disney College Program students live in. They have like a community center where they play movies there every now and then, and one day after work I went to the movie they had playing was Jungle Cruise, and it was like way funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like I was expecting it to be like similar to like the new Jumanji movies, which isn't a bad thing. I liked those ones, but I wasn't expecting much from it, and it was like way funnier than I thought it was going to be. So that was a very pleasant surprise. Especially love like all the references to the different bad jokes that the skippers have. One of my favorite ones that they do, they didn't do this in the movie, but one of my favorite skipper jokes is when they go by the elephants and they're talking about their memory and things like that, and they're like, did you know that the elephants have the best memory in the world? And then they'll just keep saying that throughout the rest of the ride, like the skippers forgetting that they said that. It's one of the funniest things that It's one of my favorite jokes on the Jungle Cruise. There's also another one. My friend did this one. I don't know if the other skippers do this, but they're like trying to shoo away the animals away from the boat and things like that. And so like they stick their boot out of the boat. They're like, shoo, shoo. It's really fun. I like the Jungle Cruise. We got the crew, we got the coins, and now we can talk to our favorite buddy old pal. How did I get here? I was dropped off by a giant bird, and a different giant bird, then a different giant bird than my usual one. I'm so sad I butchered that line because that's a callback to Wingo, who's a really fun character and kept up as tracker. But it's been nice to rest here in the quiet, and I discovered a pirate moon for you, so that's good. Get some rest, Captain Toad. Hey, there was no exclamation point in that level name. I should probably get going soon now. I will say, this is one level I was really bummed that they didn't have a level for it in the Switch port for Captain Toad Trash Tracker. I would have loved to have seen this one, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Owie, that hurt my feelings. If I had feelings. Is there anything up here? There's some original coins up there we could take care of. So we're going to grab 2 more coins in this episode, and then we'll grab the rest of the kingdoms, coins, and power moons, and things like that in the next episode. So that'll be fun. I don't want these videos to go on for too long. I will say, I'm really happy with how the video lengths have been going so far for the series. Because, like, one thing I was worried about was that this was going to be, like, a Breath of the Wild situation where no matter what I did, like, every episode would be, like, a bazillion years long, and things like that. I'm not doing that on purpose with Breath of the Wild, it's just that it takes a while to do things in that game. And I want to feel like we make some substantial progress in each episode. I'm really happy with this game, however, that we're able to make a lot of progress in a short amount of time. Like, most episodes have been, like, 20 minutes long. I've been really happy about that. Peeking out from under the bridge. Okie dokie. And now we're going to be going over this direction. Heading back up over in this direction where we saw the Klepto guy doing the stuff that were evil. We get over here. Yay! I can't help but think of the seagulls from Finding Nemo whenever I'm like, mine! Alright, now this jerk right here, he's gonna want to try and steal our hat. Now, what we're supposed to do is throw it at, they said, throw a cappy at you. It caught me! I can't get away! And that'll blow up the boulders. Or, you can just jump around it. We're going around the leaf. And I apologize if you hear a fan in the background. That's my computer fan. I'm rendering videos as I'm recording because I'm multitasking now. Because I kind of have to when I work for a living. Now we head over here. Is this a fireman? Yes, it is. On the mountain road. Alright. So we're going to go on for just a little bit longer. But B button, would you work? My goodness, that was horrible right there. You heard me mashing the button and it wasn't doing anything. I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. Seems to be a common trend lately that my controllers are giving me trouble in recording this place. Howdy! Oh, hey Mario, I didn't expect to see you here. Exploring? Nah, I came here to open a store. Nothing tops this location, right? Step on inside and take a look around. Alright, so we got some more thingies up here. And this is the highest point in the Lost Kingdom. And I gotta say, you know what they say, location is important for everything when it comes to setting up a store or a restaurant or whatever. I don't think this is a good place for this place. I'm sorry, but it just kind of seems like the store would be a little difficult to get to. But now we've taken care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. So Mario's looking down. Ah, coins. Yay! So now we've taken care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Super Mario Odyssey. I was trying to get the camera to zoom in closer to Mario, but I guess it's not going to for the same screen. And until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.